Oh, hi there. It's Thursday night. It's been a couple days since I've last streamed. Tuesday night was Silicon Valley Shogi Club. Played over the board. Played basically two and a half games. Two and a half really fun games, and had a good time. Got back a little late, as expected. It was really too late to stream again. Right after, and then yesterday, Valentine's Day was out and whatnot, so wasn't able to stream. This is now this 2 days of going without streaming is now the longest it's been for me since the beginning. I think since starting all this back in December, and I'm definitely ready to go. I am definitely ready to go. This morning and afternoon, I did some mate challenges on Shogi Quest. Got that blood flowing, got that get the brain thinking about Tsume. But yeah, so I think I'm ready to go tonight. I'm definitely a little nervous. Definitely a little nervous that not having played online for 2 days, even though that Tuesday was an over the board night. A little nervous that I'll come out flat. We'll see. It's win or lose. At this level, it doesn't matter. It's really all about trying to get better. I do like the wins, but in the end, it doesn't matter. So yeah. Well, let's see. There are 700 people. Let's refresh it. I must have clicked something wrong. Yeah, 710 players ready to go. And I am ready also. So let's jump in. Stick with 1560. It's going to be slow. It's hopefully going to be thoughtful. Especially Tuesday night. It was we play untimed over the board in Silicon Valley Shogi Club. So there were some thoughtful moments. I think without, as I've talked before, when I don't have a clock, it's a little, my time management's a little jaggy, where it's like I'm thinking, I don't want to think too long, but I don't want to think too short, and it's kind of weird. It's weird for me still to play without clocks, but feeling a little more comfortable on those nights. And yeah, the second game in particular, it was a rough game, and ended up playing one of those people that I've talked about. I don't think beginner, but relatively new to shogi, who's good in chess, and just so solid. No blunder. What I assume. I didn't track the game or record the game, so I wasn't able to put it into an engine after to review. We reviewed it ourselves, but I didn't see any blunders. I didn't see any big mistakes from this player, and it's just tough. It's really tough. And to top it off, it was I guess I'd call the style of play similar. If you're familiar with chess, I would say it's sort of like a French Open, not French Open, French defense, where it seemed like they roll out the pieces a little more slowly, basically just waiting for me to make a mistake, waiting for the other player to make a mistake, or sort of waiting for something to come. And it was a very slowly developing game, static versus my central, and eventually their attack came in a little too fast. And it was like I was making sort of an attempt to get an attack on both sides, and they just got a little more and were able to close it out. One of the let's see, why are we not getting any games? One of the interesting things that I've been thinking about lately, and really came up on Tuesday, is how to do something. And maybe it's okay how to do something other than Kimura Mino when we're in that sort of holding pattern where no one wants to really move or commit, and we're kind of maybe jockeying for position and making castles, and I'm in my half Mino, and I'm thinking of pushing things up into the Kimura Mino. In the end, that castle is at least the way I use it, it is really awful. Like once there's a bishop or once there's a rook drop on the other side, where they can drop on the final on the back rank, and then sort of make pretty easy attacks on the king from underneath. And I don't like, I don't like it. So I wonder if once I get in there, I need to start attacking more quickly, or if I just need to avoid it. And in which case, like, what do I do instead of making that? It's a real question for me, one that I don't have a great answer for, and it's not one that you can just sort of ask the engine, because there's so many like minute little differences in every position, every game, that like, is the engine going to say yes? It's just going to give its moves, and either I sort of figure it out from those moves and just guess an approach, or just fall into something else. But anyway, let's get going. Let's go. Maybe I'll start. Look at this, Sleeping Sheep, with this special title, rating 200. Again, I say it every time. I wish I knew what the heck these titles were. Why do these low-rated players have these titles? What is going on? Mituo. That feels familiar. Let's look that up. Let's see if I've played that. Oh, got a challenge. Yasu. Sure, let's do it. I'll greet, opponent start. Check the stream as usual. Make sure I don't have the overlay, and make sure I'm not missing overlay chats. Let's do this. Okay. What do I do here? What do I do here? This. Okay. All right. Let's get this king over here. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that pawn push. I guess maybe they're not sure what to do. Feels a little premature to be just sort of, I don't know. I don't know what that, grasping or just setting stuff up. Let's get my silver. If he pushes this, if he pushes, I'm gonna do a new approach here, possibly of this. Okay. We'll get our silver up here. Push that. And so the silver is going to be coming up, I guess, coming around here. Let's what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Get our silver here. And he's coming up. I'm going to get my king over. This, okay. Okay. Keep moving our king. Slow knight here. Don't see. There's what's going on? Okay, so we have that. And get this. I say I don't want to go into Kamuramino, and I'm sort of setting up for it already. So that's coming now. Now, let's see. This the knight, the knight to 3/7 is coming. I have this option. Let's get our gold over. Let's get the gold over. And so get our pawn. I don't know about that pawn move. I don't think it's bad. But I just, these positions, when I'm in these are sort of the slowed down now, and I'm looking for ideas, and a little uncertain. Already I'm telling this, you can tell this is going to be a good one to review. That feels a little quick, but maybe it's all right. Let's get this back. Okay. So what does that mean now? Let's see. Let's look at each one. Let's look 4, 5. I mean, you could just knight take. 3, 5. 3, 5 pawn. You can take, and then there's nothing. Then I'm out a pawn, and the threat's coming. I could start opening this up, which feels a little scary. Let's make Kimura. Let's get into our thing, and start moving up. Okay. So it's going to be that attack. It's probably going to be that. Let's finish Kimura for now, at least to block off this. That was a weird sound. If that's a bird out there? This slow game. I'm down on time. Oh, hey, Jandro. Good to see you. Welcome. Did I lose my network? Am I dropping frames? Let me see. Am I dropping frames? I am not dropping frames. It doesn't look like. It looks like maybe my other machine that's watching is. Oh, maybe I am dropping frames. Yeah, can't tell. There have been some, but my other machine here is locked up. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so there that is. Maybe I'm on 2 separate networks. Okay, so the idea here, push, take now. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm not sure what the goal of that is going to be. My rook is sort of hanging out, not doing much, but their castle's kind of weird. Let's do this. Okay. So what's the plan there? To drop a pawn after? No. Well, I guess. So I don't know what I mean. They got them a pawn in hand. Which I suppose is nice. I wonder if I should have come up here. At that time. Oh, yeah. What is that sound? Okay. So interesting. Yeah, I think I should have done that. I think I should have pushed 3-5. I wonder if I should bring this gold up. About this. Push, take, push. Okay, well let's do that. Let's get our knight up here. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's all that great. Now I think I just come up and take. Or come back and take. Not sure which is better. I suppose it's tougher to get the gold out of there. And the opponent now has no pawns, Fugire. They're kind of stuck. What's the move? What's the move? Yeah, I was lagging a bit earlier. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I just had a blip. It looked like it was just a blip. Looking at my OBS metrics here, there was a blip there, and then the other machine didn't pick up. Okay, so this is sort of smart here. But let's take this. Let's take this. So let's see. Take. 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 Pawn drop. All right. They've got no pawns. So I'm already thinking about what I can do with the silver or with a knight. You know, these two here are you know, the only thing stopping that is this. So now do I just drop the pawn? So if I drop, take, take, take. Then this is hanging. Interesting. So, yeah, let's look at it again. Take, take. take, 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 no. I can't lower this here. So let's see. Pawn, take, take, take. Pawn, take, silver drop. Come up. All right, let's try that. Let's try it. Let's try it. And we'll revisit my reading each step of the way. So take, take, pawn, take, silver, come back, take the pawn, the knight. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So that would be a sacrifice of... Interesting. So if I take bishop 7-1, check. I guess let's say I take with the rook, then the king comes in, or the rook comes in, promotes. So what if I just defend here? What if I defend here? Defend my pawn. The gold is the knight is still hung. Hey, I poison 888. Good morning, good evening. Evening here, you get to the outside. Good morning. All right, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice drop. Where to God, these Shogi Club 24 players are really, 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 really good. So if I take that, he takes. So I get a silver and I get a knight. Silver and a knight. And then takes. Sort of in. Do I want to give that? So what about this? Well, that just loses it. Okay. Yeah, so he's going for it. He's really going for it. So if I come back, then he gets this. I get this. What if I take, then he comes in. Hmm. Interesting. All right, let's do it. I'm going to have to be careful on this back area. Like I said, with the Kimuramino, it's really weak back here. Not sure where I want to, how I want to defend back there. Oh, it's my move? Okay. Interesting. I mean, okay.
30秒
Hmm.
40秒 50秒 1、2、
Not sure what to do.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Okay. Didn't realize it was my move for, what was that, 15 seconds? Evaluation wise, this is my usual game of my usual game of test my evaluation skills. And I think I like my spot. I think I like my spot. Yeah, yeah. And they definitely have something. They definitely have some attack, brewing here. Hmm. Hmm.
30秒 40秒
What's the what's the, what's
10
the
秒
trick here?
1、2、
I'm not seeing the trick, so maybe there is one, maybe there's not one.
30秒
Hmm.
40秒
Definitely interesting attacks here. I mean, goodness. So let's see. Um, if I come back here, the
30秒 40秒
I'm not sure. Definitely, certainly not sure. But I think I like that. I think I like that. I'm gonna drop another pawn. Shogi's a crazy game. Hey, Gus One, good to see you. Good to see you. And Ashla, nice to see you as well. Already, it's Shogi Club 24, already in a barn burner of a game. Already in a real just crazy one. I guess maybe that's just how shogi is. Maybe when you're not. All right, so how am I going to take this? I'm going to take with the king. It's about time I start making my move up here. So this king, I'll be eyeing this diagonal. Definitely will be eyeing this diagonal. Looking to make a silver drop here. Okay. I think that's too slow. Let's come up here. 48 seconds. I don't know. I feel like I'm slightly fried already. All right. Let's keep going.
$30 秒
Mm. Hmm. I'm not taking enough time. I don't know if I'm mentally strong enough tonight. Hey, Killer Ducky. Hey, yeah. I don't know if I'm mentally strong enough right now. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So let's get in here. Okay then. Now that's interesting. All right, now let's get mentally strong. Let's get mentally tough here. This is dropping the pawn, comes back. Just dropping the gold. Dropping the gold basically requires the take.
$40 秒
It's the gold. I could also just let's drop the gold. Oh. Interesting. Hmm.
30秒 40秒
If I take this silver back, it threatens, but he also,
50秒
hmm,
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8
don't like that. Really don't like it, but that's fine. Don't have time. So which way now? Going to, oops, did not mean that. Did not mean that. So now I gave up now I gave up my knight, I guess. Now, yeah. Hmm. Let's actually, I don't want the pawn here. So if I do this, then he could drop a pawn on that head. If I drop the, yeah.
30秒
Okay. All right. So now, where? So I've got this. I've got this bishop drop, which would be kind of nasty. What other nastier ways to
40秒
work are there?
50秒 1、2
Let's get the rook here. Let's get the rook. Could do this. I could drop this. It's kind of wasted. All I'm going to do is take this.
30秒 40秒
Hmm.
50秒 1、2、3
I'm not seeing anything better right now. Just not seeing anything better. And once I take it, I do fork the rook and the silver at least, and the silver is pinned to the king. This bishop drop earlier, I think, was not a great one. Although it has been defensive. It has had some defensive. So your best matches would probably be your morning. Yeah, mine definitely. When I play on Sunday mornings over the board, those are definitely my best. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. If I take this, if I take this, then it's still guarding. Yeah.
30秒
Take that. I think that was a sort of wasteful, wasteful rook there. So let's see. Should I give up all these bishops? Take. No, you can't take. So take.
30秒 40秒
About this.
50秒
About this. No.
2 3
Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, if he drops something like this gold here, okay, well, now I've got this. Now I've got the check. I'm not going to do it yet, but I have the take of the silver, checking the king. He takes with the gold. I take the dragon. Or I could sending move him.
30秒
Sending move, take, and then he's running, and I don't like that as much. Just because I can't read that out. I only have a gold in hand. So now it's really all about playing solidly. Do I have a bishop? Do I have a bishop? I do not. Huh.
,30秒 ,40秒 ,50秒 ,1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Okay. Hmm. What do I have here? What do I have?
,30秒 ,40
got a gold. All right, so how can I get a freaking attack on this? So let's see.
$30 $40 50
All right, let's take that. I could use a knight. I could definitely use a knight. Okay. Okay. Good game. Very, very. I don't think I made any huge blunders. It was just sort of all about stifling that, an attempt to stifle the counterplay. There was quite a bit of attack there in the middle, or late end. Thank you. Hey, Gabriel. Ash and Silverwood, the Night Sparrow. Chirp chirp. Good to see you all. Yeah, glad you came in at a happy moment, but look at this. Whoa, when was he up that much? Oh, I'm red. Okay. Right? Yeah. Oh, look at what did I do? What were these moves? While this is doing its thing, let's get this. Let's copy this in to this, and 123 moves. Switch over to Lee Shogi, and I will remember to transition the scene back. I promise. This is a promise. Every word I say, by definition, is a promise tonight. Okay, so study. Where is it? Shogi Club 24. Yasu. Have I played Yasu this year? I have not. Oh wait. Let's see. That name sounds so familiar. I wish they had a little bit better stat keeping at Shogi Club 24. Okay, so I have not played Yasu this year. And let's get back to that. What was Yasu? Let's just Yasu 4670. Okay. Looks like, is that a raid? Bruno Block? Raiding with a party of 6. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome. And while that is here, I guess thank you for Tokyo Peach. Thank you for Tokyo Peach for the follow. I saw your YouTube stream yesterday. Was really good. I don't speak the language, so I'm just following along with the shogi. But yeah. Hello, Bruno. I hope your stream was going well. I say Bruno. I don't know if that's actually your name or just your username, so apologies. Hey, Shogi Explained. Good to see you. So yeah. So yeah, thanks to everyone. Thanks for the follows. And sounds I see on Shogi Harbor you've been coming over from chess, and those are the scariest kinds of shogi players, is the ones coming over from chess. I was saying early on in this stream that I played over the board on Tuesday night against a relatively new kind of beginner-ish, or I don't know what you'd even categorize it, or what he'd categorize himself as, but basically a relatively new player to the club who's a chess player and played very solid. He just was very solid, didn't blunder. Just thoughtful moves, nice attack, had all those the chess kind of tactics down, and yeah, I mean he beat me. Did you know that that you are who is the number one shogi streamer this month? Me or Bruno? I don't. I mean, I find it hard to believe that I'm number one at anything having to do with shogi, other than like blundering pieces. Oh, well, awesome. In what category? Like the number of hours? Like I could see the number of hours because I've been pretty much every day, or 5 to 6 days a week. You hit 1,500 puzzles after 4 days of shogging. Yeah. That's so you're doing the puzzles on Lee Shogi. Are you doing the puzzles on Lee Shogi, or are you doing like Play Shogi or Shogi Quest even? Oh, most watched from number of hours. Nice. Yeah, I like the Lee Shogi puzzles a lot. Like I've gone through until I started hitting a point where it was getting sort of annoying how much I was losing points for getting one wrong. Let's see. Yeah, 14. So you've already done more than I've done in my career on Lee Shogi, and here I thought I was doing a lot of them. I 490 watch hours. Wow. That's I'll take it. It's been. I mean, it hasn't felt like an hour over 480. Like it's been fun. I've only done 1,400 puzzles on these shogi. That's a challenge now. Now I need to get those numbers up because I've really only been doing the daily challenges for the most part for some time here. Yeah, but that's the way to start. That is definitely the way to start. Although if you're like those chess tactics will absolutely transfer over. All the pins and the discovered attacks. I mean, I just used one of my chess tactics in that previous game. 1,500 rating. Oh, okay. Well, 1,500 rating is good. 1,500 puzzles would have been a lot of time. I know who was recently. Was it Mo? Was Mo streaming his Play Shogi, was Mo streaming the Play Shogi mate in threes? Yeah, it was like hours of that, which is, I mean, that's grueling. It is grueling to do a bunch of those. Shogi puzzles can take a long time. I've been commenting about this one particular book that I have, where I've been doing mate in threes for a long time. I can go through the Play Shogi mate in threes not easily, but like at a decent pace. But I have this one book, I think it's the one that has Watanabe on the cover. It's just mate in threes, and I know that they're mate in three. It's like Tsume, it has that built-in sort of easiness or whatever you might call it. It's not like a chess puzzle where you could potentially not check. Everything is coming with a check, and that your mate is coming on your second move. So like, how hard can that be? Well, these Watanabe books, this book, I swear, like I am taking 15-20 minutes on some of these mate in threes. It's making me feel like more of an idiot than I feel like when I'm playing on Shogi Wars. But like, I have to believe they're helping. So, Jandro, you have the Watanabe book. Yeah, great book. I've been bringing that to coffee shops. I've been bringing it, to jury duty, stuff like that. Anytime I have to, I know I'm going to have some time, and I take it and I'll sit there, and an hour will go by, and I'll have done 5 puzzles or 6 puzzles, and it's brutal. Did I try the Polgar mates in 2 chess book? No. If you mean that Bible, the what is it? The real fat one, the real fat Polgar book. is this like that original big puzzle book, or like it's like 5482, or it's some big number? Okay, because I know Susan has had a book after, and I know Judith has had a few books come later, and yeah, I was a few times I was very close to buying the puzzle book, the main Polgar book, but I had a puzzle book. I have puzzle books, and the Elite Shogi puzzle or Elite Chess puzzles are great, and the chess.com puzzles are great, and I've got highly recommended from other people, and now highly recommended for me as well. This I've got it up on the thing here. 1 second. This Chess Tactics from Scratch, which this is the best treatment of like puzzles and tactics I think that I've seen. I first heard about it, I want to say, on the chess. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I feel like I can't remember the main chess podcast, Perpetual Chess. The main chess. It's not the main chess podcast. It's one of the older and now sort of one of the popular ones. But I heard about it from there. Great book. And these things have made my shogi game better, going through these tactics. And then here's I had it on top. Like, here's the Watanabe book, or at least this is the one with how the Japanese books come with those covers, the slip covers. This is what it's like without the slip cover. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's Mate and 2. Oh well, Mate and 2. Oh, Mate and 2. Yeah, I mean a chess Mate and 2 is a Tsume three move mate. So I can see that. I mean, I can definitely see. I can see it taking 20 minutes easily. So you say take hours. I mean, I haven't seen those, so I can't comment. But I mean that would be like a huge. It's like a mental, that would be a nice mental test, just to try to sit through doing it, like a mental test of doing these puzzles, sitting through it for all that time, not cracking, not giving up. That's just like some of that tenacity. I swear that's one of those skills that I think chess players come into shogi with, and maybe it's just the nature. I guess I would assume a shogi player coming into chess would be the same, but like there's this tenacity that some people who've been playing this type of game for a while have. And did I get another followed? Moza Bayama, thank you for the follow. Oh, and Bruno also followed. Thank you, Bruno Block 87. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the chatting. Yeah, it's great to have more people. It's great to have more people in the shogi world. Streaming shogi, getting other people involved. Getting people excited about this amazing game, and it's just so good it's good for me to see anyway. That was one of the reasons why I had started streaming, is just because like I wanted to see more. And it's funny now, I'm sometimes so starved for shogi content. When the regular run of stuff has run dry that I follow, like just watching my own are fun. It's like just watching shogi games, and it's silly, but it's fun. Yeah. Well, that's all we can do. I mean, really, that's all we can do is do our best. We can do our best. Make it, tell people about the game, make it look fun. I've told this story a few times about how I'm still amazed at this when I think about it. How in I don't know where you live. I'm in Northern California, and we have a few clubs here, but one of them is this East Bay Shogi Club, and maybe 2-3 weeks ago we were playing a match, and someone I apologize for repeating my stories, but like there was a guy next to us. We play outside. We play at a coffee shop, and there's nice tables outside, and we play on one of the tables outside. There was a guy sitting next to us, just watching, entranced by our game. It was a crazy game. It was a really crazy position at the time, but like he's entranced. And then after the game, you know, I think it was after the game. It was either after the game or close to the end where he's like, you know, excuse me, you know, what game is that? And you know, which is a common question people will ask us, you know, what game is that? But like he didn't know how the moves. He didn't actually know what the pieces did. Like he didn't know how the pieces moved. But just seeing people so engrossed in the game, I think it just was captivating to him and enough to make him ask about the game. And you know, maybe he'll come to the club sometime. Maybe he'll play. Yeah, exactly. Shogi explained. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm my own biggest fan. I'm my own. You know, that's the thing is like, if you're gonna stream Shogi, you've got to be happy. You've got to be content with maybe being your only fan. You know, it's like sometimes its category is pretty empty, and yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. But yeah, it's. I think there's no risk. There's no risk of you being your only fan. There's yeah, you've got that nice following. You definitely, yeah, you bring in the numbers. You just need to start getting out there more. Now you need to get out there more. Get the face out there. Get the game out there. Oh man, yeah. It's are you planning anything for the Los Angeles tournament, or you don't need to tell any secrets? You don't need. I was just curious if you were going to do anything, but I'll find out. It'll be a surprise to me. It'll be a surprise to me in Los Angeles if anything happens. Yeah, but should be good. Should be good. I'm you know, I've got, like I said, I've got my hotel tickets. I'm getting excited. Let's bring this up. Okay, you're not going to do it. So it's going to be you're going to be focused. You're going to be focused on the play, which is probably the smart thing to do. Although, yeah, it's going to be tough. You know, I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be very social. I guess I have a feeling it's going to be social. It's going to be a lot of playing. There's going to be the matches. There's yeah, and I don't know what to expect from the pros. Oh, so you've got to, yeah. So you've got to, yeah. That's you've got a big setup. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was wondering if people do phone, like how do, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure they have spent a lot of time working on their stuff, but like, you know, the people that go on site, I don't think Shogi is as not receptive is the word. I don't know if Shogi is as photogenic of a game for like. You know, there are these people that go to New York and they play chess in the park. Like, I don't know if Shogi is as I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Basically, like amenable. If it fits as well, just because it's hard to make out the pieces. It's you know, it's very difficult to, you know, it's difficult to make out the pieces unless you had a really nice camera aiming down and. Yeah, I wonder how that would work. But it'll be worth trying. It'll something to try, I guess, sometime. Maybe I'll take my kids out and beg them to play shogi with me, and they won't have to go on camera, but I'll just be testing what it looks like. This, you know, sometimes when I feel good about a game, you know, and I think I played pretty well. I played pretty solidly. I don't think I made any massive blunders. Boom, 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 boom. Like, what's going on? What is going on? All right. Well, let's the big blunder here is move 106. 106. Let's get back into Lee Shogi here. Let's take a look at 106. Oh, a lot of this has finished. Oh, it totally has finished. Wow. So this engine actually makes it an even worse blunder than the quick They're both relatively quick, but then whatever engine they're using here, which is this? Let's flip it over. Oh, interesting. So this was a they just wanted that? But then this, right? Oh, okay. So this is better, I guess. And then this. That feels hokey. What? So here's, you know, as I've said before, I speak for all humanity in these review sessions. A human would have done this or dropped a pawn below. So now let's see. Oh, okay. Naturally. Yeah, I mean, I would have seen that. I was actually thinking about that. So forget that one. Let's do the pawn, which does eliminate the ability to do a threat here. Really? So it's still giving that up. It's still giving that up. Huh. Really? Yeah, boy. You know what's interesting, and I don't want to go too deep into this, but you know, when there must be something. Hey, Tulip, good to see you. There must be something about the way I play. There must be something about the way that I play that brings about this chaos. Because, like I've said before, I watch a lot of high level games on 81 Dojo and Shogi Club 24. I also watch a lot of, I don't know if you'd call this medium level, but basically, you know, Shodan level play, you know, Shodan, Tudan kind of level play. In not all those games, but for the most part, and maybe I just don't feel it because I'm watching and I'm not sort of suffering through it, but these crazy wide open positions, I just don't see other people getting caught in these as much. Like, sure, of course there are like races, but maybe I'm watching the wrong games. Maybe I'm just watching the wrong games. I feel like even the games that I'm winning, and even the games that I'm feeling like I'm like, there's a lot of chaos around my king. Is that just a byproduct from how I play? Is that a byproduct from Central Rook? A byproduct of Central Rook? Is it because I moved my king earlier? I'll have to look. This will be, you know, I will be making my coffees tomorrow morning. Definitely reviewing and re-reviewing this game. I might put this one over the board and try to really review it over the board because it was so volatile. And the thing was, it was so volatile, but it was one of those volatile games where I didn't necessarily feel that I made huge blunders. You know, usually, you know, when I make huge blunders, I know I made the huge blunders. But this one, yeah. Also, playing stream with prepared content takes a hell of a lot of work. Yeah. You can't just go. You just can't go and wing it. You can't go and wing it. And then if you're anything like me, if you're doing editing work afterward or stuff like that, like just making all these fiddly, like I'll find myself for hours doing fiddly stuff. And that's why I just dump my streams to YouTube. You know, YouTube, you know, God bless them. Like they're taking all, you know, these gigabytes of data from me and just hold, you know, housing all this data for people to watch later. But like if I edited those videos, I would be spending all day editing those videos. And so, you know, the people, the big content creators, the world, like I think in the chess world, I mean, they're hiring, you know, a lot of them get to a point where they hire people to do it. But I will never say that they got their subs easy, or they got their, you know, they're just a content creator, because they're putting in, especially in those early years when those kinds of people, all these success stories out there, they've got years of nothing, you know, backing that overnight success, and they deserve it. They deserve it. Anyway, I don't know how I got into that topic, but hey, Arnulf. That's just the computer sacrificing everything to delay mate. You think that one was? I mean, I definitely see that, you know, that situation where it's delaying the mates. Maybe that one was. Maybe that one was because I was in a position, and then I just kind of blew it. Yeah. I feel like in a less dire situation, the bishop 8-1 drop could still be scary though. Let's get back there. The bishop 8-1 drop. Oh, just right now, just sack it and start getting. Oh, gold. Okay, gold 6-3 first, then bishop 8-1. Okay. Yeah, you know, every time I get my king closer to the middle than from the side, I sort of start getting hit by some of those side attacks where they do. I wouldn't call it sending technique, but something similar like that, where I just get into awkward spots and I can't defend everything, and I end up having to make one of those 2-for-1 trades where I give up 2 defenders for a bishop or whatever, or a knight and a silver or something like that. Yeah, this was something. How did I initially, where am I going? How did I initially lose this? What was this? This is 62, so it looks like move 61. What was that? I'll also have to look back on the stream when I rewatch to see where I was when I said I feel like I'm in a good spot when I was playing where I was playing my guess the eval, or show how bad my evaluation skills are. Okay, so this one here, this is even, and then I dropped this. I'm not looking at the line. I'm not going to look at the line. So the reason behind this was that I wanted to defend this. I wanted to defend this. I wanted to maintain. I wanted to be able to get this knight. And I was afraid if this comes in, then obviously I lose the ability to take the knight. I'd lose this. It felt like that was all crumbling. If I didn't guard this. So what were some of my other options? I think I thought about this. No. I did not think about that. That was a different point. Let's clear these arrows. This seems possible. Defends, and it sort of evades the eventual pawn drops. Maybe. What else is out there? This is nothing. Take, and I don't love any of this. Although, let's clear these arrows. If I do this, no, I can't do that, because if it comes back, this is hanging. Oh no, then I could maybe do this, or just drop a pawn behind. Boy, what's the... Or this? No, because that's going to fall once I... No. All right. Well, let's see what Mr. Engine says. Gold 4-3. Okay. So we get our gold. We get our gold out. We get our gold out of the line of the rook. The rook still gets this promotion point. Mmm. 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 Woof. Woof. uh, man, I guess maybe if you're not comfortable squirming, then I guess maybe you're just not comfortable playing shogi. I don't know. Maybe that's the moral of this one. Maybe there's just going to be some of these games. Yeah, but back to the question: why do I end up in so many of these? Why do I end up in? I mean, it sure is fun. It sure is fun, but like in the middle. I think the thing Todovsky was using in that review was to look at the number of checks or the number of moves it takes to make a check, to at least check speed. I don't know how you do that here though. Yeah. All right. Good one. Let's get back. Let's close this up. Close this up for now. Get back here and rating climbing back. Let's see. Could you work against me? I thought you were playing really, really well until you were like, oh wait, that doesn't work. Oh no, what have I done? That's the if I could if I had like I was what was I watching? Which stream was I watching earlier today? I think I was watching. It had to be one of those Shogi Wars streams. It was probably Friday nights or Monday night stream. And if I had like a 1 second buffer, I think more than half of my blunders would not happen. So like if I had a second after making the move to roll it back, I think I'd be a lot better. I don't know how to sort of build that into my thought process or into my play, but it's like as soon as I place it, then I see it. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And then of course, when I'm watching the stream, I'm seeing it before I even place the move. I'm like, oh yeah, if I don't do this, that's going to leave yourself for a fork. Don't do this, that's going to leave yourself to pin with the king. But yeah, it's rough. Okay, I need to pro streamer change the scene. The handy. I'm hanging on to that excuse. I don't know, I don't know how much I believe it. I did this is a danger, Will Robinson. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'll play. I'm afraid. And I say Danger Will Robinson as if I have any idea what that means, because I've never seen that show. All right, fourth file rook, the bane of my existence. Well, one of the many banes of my shogi existence. Oh, I should have just stayed static. Okay, good. Yeah, play third file against me. I will take every day of the week. So maybe that was a misclick for them. That's like the two times I've played fourth file rook were both misclicks. And then Monday, my off stream game on 81 Dojo, I played my central file, but then but then instead of moving my king here to 4-8, I moved my rook to 4-8. Okay. How do I want to handle this? This is fine. Okay, so maybe are they going to oppose? Are they going to go fourth file, then third file, then second file? Am I being memed on in Shogi Club 24? Okay, okay. Don't like this. I mean, I don't like it, but I'm getting that knight up there so cool. It always scares me. Knight Sparrow has I don't want to overreact. I don't want to overreact here, and but I'm going to because I've done this before, and I've done this before, and it's only failed me. So one of these days it will not fail. Okay. Well, let's take that pawn while we can. I don't think this knight or I don't think this is a great spot for. Now the question is where I go back. I really don't love this. I really don't love it, but he has nothing. There's nothing in their hand yet. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna try to just block off any of these little advances. Oh, okay. He doesn't have a pawn. There's no pawn there. So, let's see. How about if I come back here with the idea of coming up? So here, rook. Okay. See, silver 4-8. Am I playing 1560? Okay, just checking my clock. What's that? Knight Sparrow play. Sorry, not paying your therapy bill. No, a third pound demon killer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 4-8, silver 4-8. They have no pawns. Rook. No. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up this trade yet. I definitely don't want to give that up. So what about this? Or if I come up. Boy. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I move forward when attacked. So, I dropped my pawn. I shouldn't have dropped that pawn. Shouldn't have dropped that pawn. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped that pawn. Let's get this up here. Well, that was a weird delay. This bishop is now hanging. Okay. Now what about this? If I make my way up, no, that's just a hung piece. Huh. So the silver, I think, will eventually be making its way down, but what if I come up here? What if I here eyeing this so that I could potentially sacrifice there? And then that gives a promotion and then threats. I don't like that. Boy, I'm taking too much time here. I'm definitely taking too much time. Don't really know what to do. Let's move these. Let's start attacking the edge. Let's start attacking the edge. 820. Okay. Okay. You know, if this rook decides that, gosh, if this silver decides to come in, I can, you know, scurry. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't, because this is hanging. Let's get this up here. No. Let's not get that up there. Boy. Okay. Let's push our pawns. Okay. Okay. Do I do those? Let's get our knight sort of into something here. what if I drop this pawn? So, you know, I could have taken, drop this pawn. If he takes, I take, then I come up. Okay. I can take the once I have this bishop sort of protected, I can take, you know, there's this threat of the fork here is looming. Okay, well, it's not looming anymore. Kind of wanted to get back here. Kind of wanted that anyway. What's the plan there? What's the plan there? Drop here. Drop here. Drop here. And you can't drop there. So I'm this knight is really doing some interesting work here. So they're coming. He wants to get this pawn. Yeah. How about this? How about we do this? Now we're sort of making some threats. Now we are definitely making some threats. Also, this edge attack is not over. This edge attack is, you know, to be continued, I'd say. I'm barely reading these messages, but you say, so you're asking Knight Sparrow if he puts the knight in front of the rook. Knight Sparrow will put the knight in front of anything. Gonna make that attack. Gonna make that attack. Gonna make the opponent like just cry in the corner, as Knight Sparrow has done to me twice. Just quaking in fear. Oh boy. Okay, this is getting a little spicy. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. So we're in there. Oh, oh boy. Oh, Nelly. I mean, I kind of want to take this silver, but I don't want to just go nuts. I don't think that's going nuts. Or if I take this knight, I like this knight. I like this knight a lot. Very afraid, but I'm going to take that. I'll go to the side of error on the side of defense. Okay, so now no rush, no rush. I like having this here to defend. Is there a better way? Is there a better way to defend, to block this off? Is there a better way? Knight? No. Yeah, so that he protect, but he also attack. That's silver. Okay, so now all right. Yeah, I see it. I see it. So silver. Let's look. Silver here. If he takes, I take, which basically threatens, which is threatening mate. Threatening mate. In a way, or he's got to do something. It's forcing. There's also this knight. There's also this knight drop. Knight drop. I don't really want to give a knight. I don't really want to give a knight because I've got this here. Do that. Okay. Okay, good game. Good game. Well, this will be interesting to see where that whole opening, ignoring the fact that they went from fourth to third and they wasted a tempo. You know, I've seen all that before. I've played in this way. It's never quite worked out that well. And I think the major difference in the past against other players is that they brought up the silver sort of alongside the knight. So this opponent brought up that knight and didn't have a way to get the silver behind. So it was always a knight and a pawn with the rook facing in on the third file. It was never a knight and a pawn and a silver sort of backed by the pressure of the rook, which is the way it is against the players I have typically played this with. Yeah, that game did get weird quick. It definitely did. So let me go back and reach. Let me first get this into Lee Shogi and change my scene and bring this up. I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, only 70 moves. So that was a relatively quick game. I'm not going to get many. Not going to get many. Shogi Club $24 for that win. I think. Let me go back here and okay. So there's the blunders. The talk of blunders. Yes. Let's see. The show was way before both of our times. Well, it's being before my time is saying something. So you inflicted yes, Night Sparrow. You have inflicted trauma. Yes, and you asking that if you've inflicted trauma is inflicting trauma again, because you know you're inflicting trauma with that demon killer. that demon killer. Oh my gosh! I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. There's just a night. It's like in, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Street Fighter, where Akuma, Akuma, he does the oh my gosh, what is the move? It's not called Demon Killer. It's oh my goodness. Why is my brain like this? Akuma Street Fighter Super. What is it? Is it Demon? What is the? Where are these? Where are these moves? Where are these moves? Techniques, super combos. Go Hadouken. No. No one knows. Someone has to know. Someone. Raging Demon. So he does Akuma has the Raging Demon, and then he sort of like poses, and the kanji on the back of his gi, I don't remember what it says, but it sort of shines. But anyway, that shine is what I see. I wake up in the cold sweat in the middle of the night. I see that night of Night Sparrows. Although, yeah. Okay. Oh, so you were saying you're not paying my therapy bill? Oh, I thought you were saying that to Shogi Explained, but now it's looking like you were saying that to me. There's no therapy going on in here. I just suffer. I just suffer and I quake in fear, and that's it. Let's see. Well, Nightsbur, you play Third File Demon Killer, but you also play Central Rook Demon Killer, right? You mix it up. I think you also do the Central Rook. No. So you put the knight in front of the rook or something. Shogi Explained, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, let's play. Yeah, knight in front of anything, Sparrow. That's yeah. Yeah. I think that maybe Bishop drop 4/4 instead of the silver defense was maybe better. The decision to take his attacking knight was maybe the MVP move. Where was that Bishop drop 4/4? Let's take a look. Where would that have been? You mean the Bishop take a 4/4? Or wait, Bishop drop the silver blocking rook. Oh, where is that? Where would that be? Where did I do that? Wait, did I? At the that silver at the end. Oh, interesting. Oh. completely missed that. Completely missed that. They didn't have a knight. So again, they didn't have that knight backing this up. Oh man, yeah. What's the response to this? All right, they just have to go back and lose it. Oh, so nasty, so nasty. Yeah, my plan was much slower. My plan was much slower. Yeah, play a little defense, get him back, throw another silver, try to trade, and then threaten the two. I mean, I think it's sort of worked. Okay, yeah. The eval is at least saying it worked, but clearly that was yeah. Here's that's a 10. That's a 10. You know, that's a 1,000 point. That's a 1,000 point blunder. I mean, it doesn't call it a blunder. I think once you're winning by X amount, I think it doesn't categorize it as a blunder. But that's like 1,000. That's a 1,000 point blunder there of not dropping that bishop. Well, let's. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's not going to give me a suggested line. Look at to say see these are to say that there were no inaccuracies in this game. To say there are no inaccuracies in this game. I appreciate that they're trying to prop up my my mental state and trying to make me feel good about myself. But right here, like there is this is nothing if not, as far as I'm concerned, a mistake. If not an outright blunder of not seeing that bishop 4/4, the bishop drop 4/4. Yeah. So this is this. The opponent didn't have a blunder. I don't see. Sometimes these things are so weird. Oh, now at the beginning of the game, it's finding an inaccuracy. Interesting. Okay, so the eval wasn't done. I had thought the eval was done, but either way, this is probably my second best game on stream. The opponent didn't make it messy at the end, which I think would have been certainly a possibility. Like that bishop sack was a stab at it, but no. Let's see. Viridin, hey, good to see you. Good night or good evening. The silver blocking rook in the end. So resign. Where's the knight capture move? I think that taking his main attacking support was an excellent move. Let's that would have been on that knight was on 5/5 or 4/5. Pawn takes 4/5. So no, that's theirs. This is okay. Oh yeah, 4/5. Pawn takes. Wait. Okay, yeah. So here, and then. Interesting. So the eval here, this quick eval, says that it's a drop. It's a mistake. From 5,400 to 4,100 Yanra O eval. Yeah, I'm guessing this is not the best. Let's see what was the best. This is going to rewrite the numbers with this local evaluation, but. Okay, I mean this. I mean, we talked about it. This just scared this. Wait. This pawn drop 8/4. What in how? Well, let's look at this. Let's look at it. Let's say they ignore this. I want to see, because I was not reading, and I'm still not reading this attack. I'm still not reading this attack here. So let's say they do this. Okay, yeah, so he does do that. How could that have and then what? Huh. Boy, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. All right. So what was the I did pawn take 4-5. So the engine, at least this local engine at 21 depth so far, does like this. Then this. Okay, I would have this. Yeah, I would not have taken that rook. I don't know. I wanted. Yeah, I don't. Maybe that's one of those. Maybe that's one of those where you have the perfect vision. You could see it, but I think I would make this move again if I had to. I really wanted to try to kill the counterplay. Like I didn't want that knight. I didn't want that knight hanging out there with drops coming, or this pawn coming down and then get a pawn drop, and I just wanted to head that all off. So let's say they did this. What? 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 Yeah. Boy, oof. Oh, I've got. Oh, okay, okay. So I've got the knight. Oh, he would just drop the gold. Oh, okay. Nasty, nasty. Yeah, very nasty. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I would have gotten this move out faster than like you can even faster than you can see it. I would have had that move out there. So this has come up now. This has come up now at least a couple times in the past week. This gold fork in between silvers. I've got to try to make that a pattern that I just see at an instant. I like that. Um, let's see. Since taking 4-3 threatens to take the rook next turn, so I think it's really good. But I think taking knight was definitely the safest line. Yeah, which since you're up 30, I think it's completely fair to stop taking rook. That's well, especially after that last game that I played, which was a little frantic. Hey Rico, great to see you. That last game that last game was a little frantic, and I feel like I came out of that one. I feel like I was lucky to come out of that one alive, and my brain wasn't quite calculating fully. Bishop dropped 7-1. The gold dropped 6-2. Where's the gold drop 6-2? Gold, wait. Oh yeah. That line. Yeah. Oh yeah. Was also threat mate. Yep. Yeah. So they had to respond, and I wonder. So you get the two pieces, and you have this gold there for pressure. I suppose it's ending. I suppose as long as you can hold off whatever attack. Where were we now here? Where was that? Where's gold drop 6-2? I wish I can get back. What line was that? No. This is not it. This is not it. Knight drop. No. Where was it? Shoot. Where were we? Let's scroll through here and find that line. Okay. So here, and then no. Where gold 5-2? No. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the line. Yeah. Yeah, so whatever, they're going to have to defend that. And I get I guess I get the free gold. Is that the take? Like so let's say let's say the rook comes back. Oh. Okay. Well, is that? I guess that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So you trade. Well, let's. I guess you take this first. All right. Let's do what the engine says. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Take and renew the threats, I guess. All right. Well, I will do this. I will do this. Well, I take free material if you're a computer and can calculate everything. Yeah, yeah. That's like I want to try not going too far into these because that's requiring a little more vision than I have, and so so I'm not going to let this. I'm not going to let that give me. Okay, so a decent like this is about this. I mean, obviously the opponent didn't make for. It's easy not to make mistakes when there aren't very many tricky-ish decisions to make. So I don't want to overweight this thing, but anyway, it feels good to not make a complete fool of myself out there. So that's good. That's good. Yeah. Let's see. And yep. All right. All right. Well, let's get another. Let's get another in here. What is 510? Oh, that's Byoyomi. For a second, I saw the pipe. And I thought someone was offering Fisher time control, and I almost jumped on it. All right, so where are we? 289. Didn't get many points for that one, but that's fine. Kara King. Did I? Oh, fix the overlay. Let's get back into Shogi Club 24. All right, I'm 3 for 3. I'm 3 for 3 on the overlays. Let's. Well, the game hasn't started yet, so I'm not gonna count my eggs before they're hatched. But yeah, Kara King. That sounds familiar. It sounds very familiar. Have I played this person? I don't know why I look there as if it's going to be something I've show. It doesn't show if I've played them. But I think oh, did I leave that? Let's see. Have I played Kara King? Looks like no. Okay. 825 players. Not bad. Been pretty good. Oh boy. Long day. Yeah. Yeah, being away from online shogi was rough. That was surprisingly rough. Two days. I mean, I did some puzzles online and did my Shogi Quest stuff, but yeah, even though one of those days was the over the board club, I was missing the Shogi Club. Oh no, I don't play these people with these titles. If only played Mage and Sen. I guess that's what I'm asking. I don't know what those titles mean, but if you're a titled player, apologies, but no, I don't want to play short two. Yeah, I'm not playing short two. I'm not waiting for short two. Oh no, I am waiting for 15 minutes. Someone someday will know what. Maybe I'll ask on the Discord. Maybe that's the way to go about it. I was gonna say maybe Maple Sugar Lover will know, but I don't know if they are. like into Shogi Club 24, like the pro game. But someone must know what these are about. How you get these classes or these titles for your rating. And what does it mean? It's like this crazy mystery, the mystery of Shogi Club 24 titled players. Oh, Mr. XXX from X. Very, very mysterious. Very mysterious. Bond villain-esque. Yeah, this is a Bond villain playing Shogi, fast 2 time control. Kima, I think I've played this player. I'll play again. Gashimasu. All right. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this. Let's get this. We're rushing. We are rushing. They can be dragon. I'm gonna be rushing. Rushing. So it's been 2 games today. We're looking for a third game. We're looking for a third game. It's been 2. It's been 2. It has not been 3. It's been 2 games so far. Just checking in. Might look there was a quick edit to the video. I just had to make a bathroom break, so yeah. I need my animation. I need my 1 bishop lost central rook animation. My points, my precious points. What have they done to my beautiful boy? The worst Marge Simpson impression ever. So you're welcome. Oh man. Oh. See, I get overconfident. When I'm against a central rook player, I get too overconfident because all central rook players are bad, except for Satomi. That's not true. I'm the only bad central rook player. It's just because I drag the mean, just because I drag the average down. Yeah. Just because I drag the average down so bad to make every central rook player look bad doesn't mean that everyone is bad. Oh man. Oh. All right. Now I'm gun shy. Now I'm so gun shy. I'm thinking of doing 5-5. I'm There we go. We're not exchanging these rooks or these bishops. We are not exchanging these bishops. Okay. So next thing to keep in mind, I think I need in the opening. I'm not going to. Ghost One has said this before. He's said it before. I didn't pay attention, obviously, but I have to avoid going on autopilot in the opening. I have to avoid it. How many 1 bishop lost central rooks have I played? This is the 3rd on stream. Oh boy. Oh, they're asking me to make Anaguma. They ask and I answer. Here we go. All right. If the Shogi War statistics mean anything, this will not work out well for me. I don't fear your edge attack. I do not fear your edge attack. I will have blundered long before that edge attack connects. Okay, so I think I need to. Oh boy, no! I think I've got to bring this up first before I exchange the pawn. Yeah, yeah, I think I've got to do that. So I really don't want to have the knight up there. Shoot, yeah. All right. If this pawn comes up, I think I do this and then yeah. And I do have to watch out for this. This will be hanging if I don't if I block the rook. All right. So let's come up. What should I be thinking about here? What should I be thinking about? Got the pawn. Got the pawn moving up the middle, but there's really no threat there. Their edge attack is coming, but it's so far away from my Anaguma. The edge attack on the 9th file, the edge attack on the 1st file, obviously is coming relatively quickly. I have the option to move up. I have 5-6. If I move the rook to 5-6, it is semi guarding the 1-6 pawn for the eventual exchange. And it gets out of the shenanigans of like a pawn drop when the knight's is probably not gonna be there anytime soon. Though maybe. What about this? What about this? So push, take. I don't have a pawn though, so I don't have a pawn. I don't have a pawn, so I can't drop it here to lure the silver away and then make my move. So how do I get a pawn? I could come up this way. Potentially eye this. Still defending this pawn. Does that, then the leaving that king a little dangerous. Yeah. So what if I swing over here with the idea of pushing No, let's come up. Let's exchange. Let's try to get this pawn out of here. Let's try to get this pawn out of here. I guess you can bring the gosh, why do you keep doing that? This could come up, or this. Eventually, I'm giving him some time to move to castle. Because, this is one of the Shogi Dad proverbs. If you make a boat castle, you lose the game. And it's 100% accurate for me. Again, if Shogi Wars statistics are to be believed. I can't believe I one turn lost bishop. One bishop loss. Okay. Huh. So there, you know, if I open this, there's no, huh. Is there a threat there? Is there any threat there? So if I push, take, there's a pawn drop here. I don't think that's all that scary. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hmm. Huh. No, but now I can't swing over because now that'll give the bishop a promotion and a free attack. So now what if I take, he takes, boy. There's a lot going on this board, a lot going on. If I take, so I take, he takes, I push, takes, drop, take. But then I can no longer push here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got this. Get him out here. Exchange off these bishops. No. I do not want to exchange off the bishops. I still need to defend this. So if I do that, because I've got that will be open. Sort of. Not really. Not really. Because the rook could just come over here. Spending a lot of time, not really thinking great, deep thoughts here either. That's the key. So what can I... Where is something? Where is something? What about this? What about a pawn drop up here? Pawn drop up here. Wait, so if I do, and I give this, I mean, I've got this. So rook, I guess pawn could drop here. I don't like that at all. I do not like, well, I don't like this being permanently defending this. That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. What about this? What about this pawn? So let's see. Let's if I drop this pawn here, and the gold comes in, bishop, take, bishop. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that up there. Very nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, boy, didn't even see that. Interesting. Okay. Push this. Wow, this is a nice game. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have anything? Do I have any pieces? I do not. If I bring this up, Let's see. Take or push to 5-4. Take. Push. Take. Oh, I like that. Let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. I think I like this. Okay. Now. Okay. So the question is, do I check now? Or do I take with this? So let's see. So if I take the knight, takes with the pawn, take check. Rook has to take, I think. Or king has to take, one of the two. Or do I... Yeah. Let's take that I want that knight. This silver is kind of in my way. Okay. Is there anything else I'm missing right now?
これより一手60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Oh, now I'm in Byoyomi. Okay, that's fine. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that. Oh boy. That feels dangerous. You can do judge or resume wait by close or buy. What does that mean? What? What do I do? What do I do? Does anyone remember? I've done this like twice. I've done this twice. I don't quite know what to do. White suspended, suspend button. Tak 0827 son left on this game. So I don't remember which wins. Buy or close. What do I do? This is yeah, no, I am very, very kidding about the central rook players. I am the bad central rook player. I'm making fun of myself by lashing out at the world. Synchro is very strong. I've never seen them play, but it sounds like everyone says that. And then Nyrock, obviously, I've seen, and yeah, amazing. Yeah, like when I had last seen Nyrock stream, that was I think he was like 5Q. He was like 5Q or something like that. And now I see, 2 Dan. That's pretty impressive. That's impressive and inspiring. So I don't know if I click buy here. Yeah, this anti-boat castle. See, that's the thing. The boat castle, it is that there is the proverb. You make the boat castle, you lose with the boat castle. At least I do. I do. Let's see. All right. Well, I don't. Random here. Do I buy or do I close? I don't. What does buy mean? Buy. I wait. Resume. Only buy. Wait. No. Wait. Do I not win? Wait. Do I not win? Resume. Resumed game. Do I not win? This what am I gonna do? This is gonna be the worst stream content now. Just waiting here, just waiting indefinitely for something. We'll see. This this is the low point of Shogi War of Shogi Club 24 here. Uh So at some point, I think it'll give me a victory, right? No? Two win, one lose. Um, that was gonna be 3 win. That was gonna be 3 win. And no, I'm in a resume. Don't they see I'm in a resume? Hmm. I wonder if would close have just won the game for me, or maybe they maybe both buttons do the same thing. I'll make a note. I'm going to make a note here. So Shogi Club 24. Last time I did buy Shogi Club 24. Last time by button press with just buy. I think it was. I think it was just buy. Then waited for resume. Okay. So I have a note. So at least I'll remember what I did this time, so that next time I can try something else. Yeah, this will be at some point, it's going to have to give that win, right? Hmm. Yeah, I wonder now. Oh, and I don't have the Kifu. I guess I can search. I wonder if does it maybe it's not available yet. I should have copied that out of there when I was in. I wonder those pawn moves. Certainly gave up basically 3 pawns for it. No, I'm waiting for resume. So I got that. I got I got the promotion. They tried to trade off. I wouldn't have traded off, I don't think. I was looking at the night. I was looking at the night drop. Yeah. Boy, where's the man? Weird that it's wait, was I playing Sona 2? Wait, who was I playing? Does anyone remember who I was playing? I don't remember the name of the player that I was playing. I guess gotta rewind the stream or something. I don't think you can't rewind on Twitch, right? You just have to do a clip. Boy, that was a good spot. I'd like to play that I'd like to continue on with that game. I mean, continue on or just give me the win so I can move on to the next one without worrying if I'm gonna miss the resumption. It's a very strange system. It's a very strange system that you can just disconnect and then maybe not lose your points. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe after the one bishop loss central rook, maybe I should have just disconnected. Maybe that's the key. Like Jar Jar, it's the key to all this. All right. All right. Well, how long have I been waiting? How long have I been waiting? I seem to remember Killer Ducky saying that after 5 minutes you get a win, but I could be completely misremembering that. No, this is not the player. So why was my state resumed and that other player's state was resumed exclamation? Do I have the this history? The Shogi 24 history? Where's the records? Oh, I guess I have that on a different. I must have that on a different machine. Let me see. Let me see. What is that link? Oh, yeah. Let's see on this machine. Shogi Club. Nope. Shogi Club Kifu search. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What do I have here? Let's see my things. 116 to 216. That's today. Wait. Oh no. Talk 0. Yes, Talk 0827. Additional. It says suspend. So how do I? Interesting. Let's shogidojo.net/ okay, there we go. Access error. What? Weird. Maybe because I'm logged on another machine, but there's no way to log off. Very strange system. Very strange system. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I will wait a couple more minutes before jumping into the next game while I do that. So we've got this AI. We've got this. I would like this game so I can get the Kifu. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let me do it on the other machine here. Okay, import. So let's see what this is about. Now I'll bring it over now. There we go. All right, so now let's go back here. Switch to the shogi scene. And there we go. Let's get it. Okay, so here we are. Talk 0827. All right. So this is it. Let's well, let's start another game. I'm not gonna look at the analysis when the game can play again. All right, let's I guess how do I stop this? All right. Do this. Let's get back into this. Get another game in. That was a good one. It was definitely a spicy one. I've got to go. Oh yeah, good to see you. Thank you. Let's play Hantian here. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing you again. And let me change my scene here back to Shogi Club 24. There it is. Oh, another one. I'm not going to play one. Maybe they'll play it. Maybe they'll play one bishop lost central rook. Maybe they will. Okay. I was just about to do it again. I was just about to do it again. Okay. So now, what's the meaning behind that move? What is the meaning? Is it to exchange this off? So if I do this, I'm gonna do the same. I wonder if they're looking to oppose, to go into opposing rook. Okay. Um. Okay. Did I just fall into it again? The same sort of stuff that I usually fall into? Let's get up here. Let's see. Let's come back. I don't think that I don't like that, but let's come up. Let's come up. I need to study this one. I need to study this one to see what little trick they use to get in here that I never do. I need to see what that actually was. So take or pushed by 3. Take. What about this? What about this? If he comes up, is he going to come up with the silver? Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Wow. I don't think I mind that all that much. I don't think. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Tricky. I'm going to look this player up right now. 1 second. 37,000 games. Okay. So I got sandbagged. I got a little bit of sandbagged, but you know, it'll happen. It'll happen. Let's see. How can I get some counterplay here? How can I get some counterplay? What this pawn drop on the head of the rook? What will that do? Will that do anything? And then I get this the bishop. Let's try. Let's try. Okay. So now gotta watch out for the gold. Gotta watch out for the gold. So the gold drop will take care of those. Interesting spot. Very interesting spot. Very interesting spot. So let's. He's got two golds. Yeah, it's rough. It is well. No, I get the silver. Take gold back. Gold take. Hmm. I still have this piece in defense. Hmm. Interesting. So I'm not going to touch it, but gold over here. Gold over here. Gold. Gold. Hmm. Fascinating position. Fascinating position. What can I do? What can I do? This silver is just in the way. Let's get this. Let's just make this, start this going. Start this up. What about this? What about gold take no. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. What about this? What can I do here? What can I do? What can I do? There's got to be something. Got a lot of pieces. So which piece do I want to give him? A gold or a silver? Does this? Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. So if he comes up here, um, so he can just start bringing pawns in. Let's block this off first. Block this off first. Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's smart. I guess if you played 37,000 games of shogi on Shogi Club 24, you're going to be pretty good. Let's do this. Let's start to try to I do have a gold drop. Just kind of waiting to be made here. Okay. So now I've got a bishop, and I think it's getting a little dangerous here. So what about this? What about this? What about this?
これより一手60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Is this taking? Is that a mate? Is that mate? Take. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's see. That's not gonna.
30秒。
Okay. All right. All right. Now. What can I do here?
30秒。
I mean, obvious threat. Obvious threat. He's played 37 or 67,000 games. He'll see it. But I do get this. I do get this. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I didn't have a mate anyway. I didn't have a gold.
秒 40秒 50秒
Where am I going here? Where am I going here?
4、5、6、7、8。30秒 40秒 50秒 1、2、3、4、5。
Don't like that. Don't like that.
30秒 40秒 50秒 1、2、3、4。
I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay. What's the gold up? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it, right? That is it.
30秒。
That is it. There is no
40秒。50秒。1、2、3。
All right, well, that's it. Someone followed fifth base. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's over. All right. Well, let's make it Hantian. I might have already on my other machine sort of blacklisted Hantian. I think the blacklist is only per machine. But either way, I might have had my chances. Yeah, there's 67,000 games played. Yeah, it's not 37,000. It's 67,000 games played. 66,971 games played. High rating of 694. Right now they're slumming it at 244. So maybe maybe they've been playing for 30 years and now they're just sort of a retiree and sort of just pushing pieces. But yeah, I mean, I had my chance. I had my chance here. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I had plenty of chances. I had plenty of them. Look at this. Look at this. Just where was where was it? Where was it? Yeah, I mean, I had plenty of said, 67,000 games played or not. I had plenty of chances that I just missed. Let's copy this Kifu in, bring it into to Lee Shogi, and transition over here. So it's unfortunate now that I get the loss and I don't get credit for that win where the person left. But whatever, it's Shogi Club 24. The ratings are the ratings. So let's see. Yeah, 257. So they have not given me my points. They have not given me my rating points for my win, which that's really nasty. That's really nasty that someone could just leave the game and not really be penalized. Where am I? Where am I? Just to see. Yeah, 2 win, 2 lose today. I mean, that's 3. It should be 3 win, 2 lose. But yeah. I mean, no one ever said that Shogi software was any good outside of Lee Shogi. So let's see. Where was that? I'm staring at the wrong thing. I am blanking. So let's just go to one of these. Move 95. Move 95. Move 95. Huge advantage for me, apparently. Huge advantage. Winning advantage. Did I'm guessing I dropped the bishop because I'm seeing that even though I don't really have a mate. Yeah, so maybe that bishop drop is not. Did I drop? Okay, that is where I dropped the bishop. Yeah, so it's not really a threat. They treated it like one, but it really wasn't one. Well, I mean, they treated, but they also ended up consolidating their area. what is the gold is hanging. Just a pawn, like would a I don't think a pawn drop because it gives up this. Like I don't like this because just walk in. Um, well, yeah, this I was looking at, but it still gives up this. It also still gives up this. I was still winning even after making bishop pawn to six pawn to. Okay, so what is that line? What is this line? Wait, what? 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 Why is this a sacrifice worthy move? Let's okay, okay, okay. Push. Take. If you well no. Pawn. Mate and seven. Mate and seven. All right. Mate and seven. I'm closing the engine. Mate and seven. We know it's this bishop. Actually, it's the other one too. I think we know it's a mate and seven. Oh. Because if you take, then the silver, then the defense of this. Okay, yeah. Take. Well, wait, actually. Uh. Hmm. So it's a mate and five now. So mate and five. Not necessarily Tsume, I suppose, but mate and five. He only has. There's only a bishop in hand. A bishop drop does nothing. So if I take here, the king can run. Oh wait, so the king runs. Then I've got the gold. So take. Yeah, take. I mean, you can't really can't drop anything. What's what now? So it should be mate in three now. I think. Assuming I'm following the right path. Okay, so oh no 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 because silver is there. Boy, I need a lot of work on that. I mean, it's not that I'm not doing work on my Tsume. It's just not setting in. Was this the actual line? Let's just make sure that this is. Oh, this is main five. So I didn't follow the right. I didn't follow the. Let's. Okay, so pawn to six. Take. Wait, where was that? Wait, what? What? Wait. Where was the mate in seven? Wait, where was the mate in seven? What was it? Wait, where were we? Pawn to six. What was I looking at? Wait, what was I looking at? Where's this line? I'm not seeing the line. Where was it? So rook. Okay, so wait. Okay. The cat. Okay, so take. Silver drop to seven. Oh, okay. And then what? And then what? Wait, is that? Wait, where's the mate? The mate line. Does it not show it? Okay. It's not. It's not Tsume. Okay. Either one will do it. No. Wait, that's not mate in five. Cut off the escape. Okay. Wow. All right, I'll have to look at those. But what's the thing that was very confusing to me is as usual is these pawn drops. So the pawn drop. What's the risk if? So if the risk if they ignore is to take. Rook take, and then oh, okay. So it's one of these. It's one of these. You need to be able to know that with few pieces, no golds, no rooks in hand, you can mate the wide open king. Wonder what the level of player is that will make this play. What's the level of player that will make this play? This mate 19. Actually, let's forget that. Let's do this. So what's the level of player that sees this? Tom, are you okay? Yeah, definitely not my level. Definitely not my level. Wow, this is a crazy one. This is a total crazy one. I cannot believe we're all. I wonder. I don't want to waste everyone's time, but I wonder if all my advantages in this game were all like this, just contingent on this super technical line. But I guess even here, let's ignore the mate 19. Let's ignore the mate 19. What else could I do? Yeah, so like let's say I did this. Oh, it's wasting time, I guess. Is it wasting time? It just has nothing in hand. It just has nothing in hand. Pawn, gold, yeah, and then it's just a cleanup. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Look at that chart. Look at that chart. I didn't even feel I was winning at any point in that game. Crazy, crazy. All right, well, it's 9:25. It's 9:25, 3.5 hours. I really had 3 wins and 2 losses. Shogi Club 24. Shogi Club 24 lets you disconnect without getting penalized. So I guess it's only 2 wins for me. That's really it's really disappointing. Yeah, I mean that's I don't know. That's pretty disappointing. I mean, I'm gonna log out and then log back in and see if it gives me my points, my precious points. It is not giving me my points. It's not. But let's see if anyone is there for resume. Talk is not there. I guess yeah, talk is not there. Oh well, oh well. So I guess they don't have a way. Oh, I can't see it here. I guess I'll have to do it on the other machine. They must not have a way to like claim a win. Anyway. Well, it has been fun. It has been fun. I want to say I'm gonna get some ice cream. I'm struggling here trying to not be bothered by these last 2 games where maybe I'm oh, you had a milkshake. What kind? What kind? The a friend of mine gets what does he call it? It's basically it's chocolate but made with vanilla ice cream and the syrup mixed in. Oh, cookies and cream. Okay. Yeah, I was at Whole Foods today and was going to get some ice cream, but then I thought, I want chocolate chip. I'm still waiting. I'm still wanting that chocolate chip that I didn't have the other day. And they didn't have any except for the Strauss, which I had gotten the other day. and it was all right. It was all right. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So I'm still chasing that particular chocolate chip taste, where I've had like 7 different flavors, and including this calamansi from Trader Joe's, and toffees, and all sorts of coffee, all sorts of ice creams, but still just want that chocolate chip. But either way, yeah, I I don't like playing a game and having the opponent leave and not getting the win. Like it's a simple part of the contract of playing a game online. And if this website is going to make games online, they should deduct the points from the person who quit. I feel like I like to me it's not even a matter of etiquette. To me, it's not a matter of etiquette. It's a matter of incompetence on the Shogi Club 24 side. Like, people will do whatever edge people want to take, or whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. So, like, the site has the responsibility to, like, enforce the rules, kind of, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's given me a real bad taste in my mouth. And then to be followed up, by playing a player with 37,000 games played, either a sandbagger or someone who I guess has just stopped caring, because they've dropped so much in the ratings over their historical high. But yeah, maybe that happens. And it always happens in Shogi Club 24. I don't know, but just weird. It started out good, but those 2 weird games at the end there. Hey, Tojemo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You're coming in after I've gotten through 5 games, and my voice is starting to get a little rough, and I'm in the mode of thinking about ice cream as a way to close this out. My cat is coming over just to make sure I know that she still exists, and she's been scratching in her litter box now for the past few minutes. But that's it. The stream started out strong, kind of ended with a little bit of a whimper here with these last 2 games. But we'll be back. Tomorrow night. Still not sure what we're gonna do. I was actually leaning to not doing the fast Friday on Shogi Wars. I was thinking of not doing that and doing Shogi Club 24, which as I say, I love so much. But I've got to say, these last two games have soured me a little bit. They've definitely soured me a little bit, and so we'll see. I might head over to the old Shogi Wars, get some fast games in, get some make some blunders, get some fast games in, and just rinse and repeat. But we'll see. We'll see. Things can change. Maybe just stay on Lee Shogi tomorrow. Get some games. Maybe try out Fisher again. Maybe it'll be like I can use the alliteration, Fisher Friday or something like that. But do I have a stream schedule? I don't have one published. So what I have been doing now, I think for the past 2 weeks, is it has been Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I've mostly been around 6 p.m. Pacific to around 9 or 10 Pacific. Tuesday nights I play at a local club. I play at a local club here in the Silicon Valley Shogi Club. So I typically don't stream. Although this Tuesday morning I did, because there was a Lee Shogi Blitz Arena. So I did in the morning. And then Sunday or Saturday, I have been streaming in the afternoon, U.S. Pacific time, Los Angeles time. I've been streaming Saturdays in the afternoon, so somewhere in the 1 to 4, 1 to 5 range. Sunday I have not. Sunday has been hit or miss because Sunday mornings I play over the board in the morning in the East Bay out here in Northern California, and you play over the board, and then just usually some family stuff and whatnot. So it's been rare that I've been streaming on Sunday nights, but that's it. You know, things are a little in flux, so that's going to change. But I think for at least the next couple weeks, that's basically the plan, especially on the weekdays, where outside of Tuesday, I'm expecting somewhere for 2 to 3 or 4 hours between the 6 and 10 p.m. time frame, in U.S. Los Angeles time. So that's it. You know, I apologize. It's nothing more rigorous than that. You know, I'm trying to nail it down, and also still also experimenting a little bit just to see different people, and chat with some people. Like I know Shogi it's not as easy for them to be out at this time, and Ashla, and in some of the people that were watching earlier on when I started streaming and was doing more of a morning and afternoon schedule. Well, that would be nice. That'd be nice. I'd love to see you. I hope it's mildly enjoyable. Like, you're a better player than I am, so I don't know. I don't know if you get anything out of this except for being able to laugh at me. But I definitely I think I've mentioned I have watched I watch your games on 81 Dojo, and like when you play in I'm not sure if it's WSL or if it's the latter where I've seen you, or maybe both, maybe both. But I'm always looking for those tournament-y kind of games, at the top of the list. Especially the low, the Shodan, the basic Shodan level, and above. So yeah. So you haven't done WSL. You're in Australia, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've got yeah. I mean, I was gonna say I've got a good friend who's from Melbourne, but or Brisbane, but yeah, I mean, Australia is a big place. It's not like me saying, "Oh, I've got a friend there." It's not like it's like someone But anyway, I think that'll do it for me. I'm going to recover. I'm going to recover from these last games. Going to run out and get that ice cream, and just be prepared for tomorrow night. And maybe keep up. Yeah, maybe I will stay Shogi Wars, because the last couple I've been at least positive. I've been at least positive in those days. Today I was positive. Today, technically I was positive. The Shogi, the Shogi Club 24 people aren't giving me credit for that game where the opponent quit, but in my mind it is. So we'll see. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging in there with me. And yeah, I'm already starting to get jazzed up about tomorrow's stream. Thank you. Is it Tojemo or Tohemo? Yeah. Thanks again for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope it's at least mildly enjoyable. Hard J. Okay. Cool. I'll try to make a mental note of that. I am the world's worst person with names, but when I have the in-person Shogi Club, I just have a note that has everyone's name. Like, once I see a name, I can kind of associate it with the face, but like, I'm just terrible with names, so I write them all down. But yeah, and thank you, Jandro, for coming again. And yeah. Like I said, I'm not even done right now with this stream, and now I'm starting to look forward to Shogi Wars tomorrow. So I think that is what it is going to be, what it is, because I'm getting jazzed up about it, and it's not even here. So yeah, thanks again. Thanks again. Good luck in your games. Have a great day, evening, night, anything like that. And yeah, just have fun. This despite the madness that it induces. It's such a great game. Such a great game. So yeah, have fun. And thanks again. Take care. Bye.